Alright, so to finish off everything we've learned about congruency and just using this stuff. Now, normally in a proof, what you do is you'll list out the side lengths and then you'll say that these parts are congruent. But what happens after you prove two triangles congruent? This is what you use. Okay, and this is the beautiful thing. This is congruent parts and congruent triangles are congruent. Okay, so in other words, if I get done, if I'm almost done with a proof and I'm like, well, I had to prove that these two triangles were congruent, but don't know where to go from there. Okay, remember, don't trust your eyes when you're looking at Mr. Devaney's geometry. Okay, so let's say I used SAS. Okay, and I'm just listing the sides in no particular order. Okay, so I found out that these two triangles were congruent. What can I say in my proof that will say these other parts are also congruent? And that would be CPCTC. Okay, so in other words, let's give some actual letters to this. So A, B, C, E, and F, just to change it up. Okay, so everything's all set up. So I know AB is congruent to EB, I know AC is congruent to EF, and I know angle CAB is congruent to FEB. Okay, so what else can I say? And those I can all say by some kind of proof, or it's given, or something like that. Okay, so I would just use my proofs and just do it that way. Now, what else could I say about this triangle? Now, normally I would say the two triangles are congruent, but what if I wanted to say, like, what relationship do BC and BF have? So BC equals BF by CPCTC. Okay, congruent parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Okay, so that one's pretty simple. Oh, let's get a different color. Oh, there we go. So in other words, I could say this. Okay. What if I wanted to say that this angle is congruent with that angle? So angle C is equal to angle F by CPCTC. Okay, and I could also say the same for angle ABC is congruent to angle EBF by CPCTC. Okay, so it's just CPCTC just allows you to finish off saying what parts are congruent. So after you get done proving the two triangles congruent, in order to actually make those markings, you need to say CPCTC. Okay, so it's just, you're just using CPCTC to just say that after you're done proving a triangle congruent, this part is equal to that part. You can't use any other reason in the world. You had it to prove the two triangles congruent. Now you can use CPCTC to actually say, okay, these two are equal. There's no other reason in the world I can use but other than CPCTC. Okay, all right, so thank you guys very much. That's it for CPCTC. Feel free to use just the letter combination as much as possible because it makes your job a whole lot easier. All right, bye.